that have been living fake life in Lekki for like 5 years ago, they're probably like low-key ballers right now. Right now, that's the thing. But for me, I would rather package myself. You guys can call it fake life. Yeah. I call it, packaging. I call it packaging, So I'd rather package myself, at least prepare myself for where I want to be. Because you're not if you're living fake life, as you guys call it, you're not trying to live fake life forever. That's not the goal. You're trying to live your fake life until it becomes real. You're trying to turn that audio into video. That's the goal. All that audio money, all the audio living, let's turn that into video. That's the whole goal of living that kind of life.
This is the Jessyca podcast, and I am the host with the most, Jessy. And on this episode, I have with me staunch Lagosians with Connor representing the island people. Connor, say hi.
Hi. I was kidnapped and being held here.
What do you mean?
I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh, please, I beg.
Please save me.
I beg, let me hear word. And then I have Matthew representing the mainland people.
Hi.
All right. So, we're going to start with Connor. Connor, what is in this island? What is in this island that you love so much?
I think what people kind of forget about the island is that it's not just the island, the whole asterisk thing, the island, but it's everything that comes with it, the opportunities, the people that you get to meet, the networking opportunities, everything that just comes in the whole package. Like, the island is, and what's the word I'm looking for, is a coming together of a lot of great things that can really help you propel your career forward, propel your ability to socialize. There's a lot of things that come with the island. It's not just...
And are you saying we can't find that on the mainland?
You can, it'll just be much harder.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that, Matthew? So are you saying we can't find rich people to connect with on the mainland?
No, I don't think so. You can actually find rich people on the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
You can, yes.
Yeah, but you would have to look for them. It's not like they're just there. You have to find them. You do actually.
So we have to find people on the island.
Sure.
Yes.
No, the thing is with the
people. You know that thing is
with people on the island, they're also displaying themselves.
You know
what?
There are people on the island that also live fake lives.
Yeah, but there are also people on the island that are living real life too.
You can also.
But they are low-key. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. That it's harder for you to find those people, but you would have to look for those people.
Is that what you are saying? Then people that live fake lives on the island, it's also hard for you to, find them.
Find the real one.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's move into the housing palaver in Lagos. So I went to the island one day and I was looking for a self-con. A self-con, you know what a self-con is, like a student's room.
They know what a self-con is.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to tell
you. But they're not
I don't like you, do you? And so they told me a self-con would cost about 1 million plus to rent. Not to buy, to rent. What do you have to say about that?
I don't want to sound like I don't want to sound bougie, but I'm about to sound bougie.
Mm-hmm.
So, the thing is, with all good things that come in life, they come at a cost. So, if you want to get all the benefits that come with the island, you're gonna have to, you have to throw a bit of, chump change down below.
You can also do some chump change on the mainland.
The thing is, with the mainland is that, the kinds of people that you meet on the mainland are not the same quality of people that you're going to meet on the island. That's the thing that I keep, trying to, reiterate. That, okay, fine. You can't just see Davido as Mushi. You can't just see Burna Boy as Ikorodu. It's not possible. But you can see him at Ikoyi. You can just cite him at maybe Lekki Phase 1. These are the kinds of places that you're going to meet.
What's the difference between Ikeja and the island?
Ikeja's not on the island.
But it's on the mainland then.
But it's on the mainland. That's the difference.
How does Ikeja looks like, and how does the island look like?
The thing is,
you can see Davido also on the mainland in Ikeja, right?
Yeah, you can see, you can see him with his tinted windows and his 7 or 8 security guards, but then being able to interact with him one-on-one, you'll have a higher chance of doing that on the island rather than on the mainland. The thing is, branding. It's the same reason why some people are going to buy Gucci bags, Prada bags, Versace, Balenciaga, even though it's probably the same bag that you probably buy at maybe like Hopka or something like that. It's the same quality. Really, if you're thinking about it, I'm not trying to, downplay their brand. Prada, please don't sue me. But it's doing the same function as pretty much any bag in existence. But the fact that they have the name Prada on the bag, that's why people want to buy the bag. So Davido has subscribed to the brand of the island of Kauai Banana Island. He subscribes to that brand. So somebody as big as Davido, as all these artists like Burna Boy, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, if they've subscribed to the brand, it tells other people that, hey, this brand that they are subscribing to is a brand that I can trust.
Are you trying to say that people are on the island because Davido is like...
I'm okay, look, that was wrong. Let me move away from celebrities.
Okay.
You cannot compare the difference in infrastructure, businesses, road networks in the island. It's completely incomparable. Most of the major businesses, most of the major banks, they're situated on the island. So if you want to get your business up and running, if you want to get it off the ground, then there is no better place than you can be than on the island. And that's just fact. You can't dispute that.
But there was a day I was on the island.
Yeah.
Yes. I was walking around, I went to church that day. So there was this area I saw that was looking different from the mainland. Like, I've seen a lot of bad places in the mainland, but I've never seen something like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, that bad place that you're seeing on the island, every place doesn't.
So if Davido decides now to come to the mainland, let's say for instance now Ikeja, and decides to reside there now, do you think everybody on the island will come also to Ikeja to come and reside because of the noise?
Mike Adenuga, who is the owner of Globe and is a billionaire, he's one of the richest men in not just Nigeria, just all Africa. His house is in the island. Like, I'm not trying to say this because, okay, the reason why I keep bringing up these kinds of people, like these notable people, is not because I'm trying to say, oh, everyone should just be drones and then follow in the lead of these people. It's the fact that they provide social proof to the brand that the island is subscribing to people. So I think that's incorrect. Yeah. But regardless, it's telling people that, hey, regardless of how Nigeria is, regardless of how this place is, I trust that this place is not going to betray me, this place is not going to do me wrong, and that this place is going to do me well. In most cases, at least.
If that's the case, I will agree with you on that one.
The thing is, I feel like the reason why a lot of people are saying that the island and, probably parts of the island are overrated is not because the island is bad in itself. There are bad places, of course, yeah. But then, if you have enough,
So if I ask you, is the island and mainland, is the island better off than the mainland?
The thing is, if you have enough money and if you know what you're looking for on the island is infinitely...
If you have enough money and you know what I'm looking for, you've seen on the mainland. Have you been on the mainland?
I lived in the mainland. Like most of my life anyway. I've lived in the mainland.
For how long have you been in Nigeria?
I've been in Nigeria for about, maybe 10 years. I'm old, Jesus. It's been 10 years since I've been in Nigeria.
Okay.
So, I've stayed on the island for about a year now, or close to a year. And I've stayed on the mainland for about 4 years. A few years, yeah. So most of my life has been spent on the island. I can tell you that there is an incomparable difference between the mainland and the islands.
I'm sure you cannot compare the buildings and the infrastructure.
You just can't.
And let me say the roads with the mainland. But you cannot tell me that the island has better water supply than the mainland.
Let's talk about that.
And if you say, talk about the high life, the enjoyment and all those stuff, you cannot compare. What I'm saying that the only thing that the island has better than the mainland is just those fancy stuff and those flashy stuff, and people want to just put themselves in the shoes of those celebrities and all that. But when you check really well, the mainland is better off to live on than the island.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's about what you're trying to achieve from this life. What you're trying to achieve, okay? If you're trying to, have a very calm, cool, collected life, you just want to live...
You can do that in Etozuo. Yes.
Should we count that as Lagos? I don't think we should count that as Lagos.
Count that as Lagos.
No,
Etozuo is not Lagos.
We'll just leave that one to the side. So let's not bring down the brand. Let's not bring down the brand.
Have you been there?
I've never been to Korea.
I've heard stories. I've heard stories about them.
That's the thing about branding. That's the thing about branding. See, this is the reason why branding is important. Me, I've never been to Etozuo. But from all the terrible stories I've heard, I would never want to step foot there. I'm sorry. But then, now imagine a business owner. This is just me on a local level. Now imagine a major corporation or business owner that's looking to set up shop in Nigeria. Would they then see, Etozuo or Ikoyi? They both begin with I, but they have different, standards of living. So I'm just saying that this is why branding is very, very important for the location that you're living in and the location that you want to set up
But
shop in.
they don't like Etozuo. They can also choose Ikeja.
Ikeja is not bad. Look, I'm not going to say Ikeja is bad. But in my eyes, they are trying to emulate the island. So I'm just going to say Ikeja is like
Let me
remove Ikeja from the mix. We'll say that one is part of the island. Just, this prodigal son. We call that one the prodigal son. We'll return when the time is right. Ikeja will return back to its, to his father, and just we'll all be together in harmony.
Who is the father?
The island now. The island, the great Victoria Island. We'll just go back together in harmony with each other.
So the father is the
even my Godo too. The mainlanders are also going to steal my Godo for you guys as well.
Island is father to
just carry you guys.
Ikeja. They're trying to say that island is the father to Ikeja.
Yes, I'll say it's. Okay, no. Okay. That is disrespectful. Let me. You are going to come. That's actually disrespectful. That is disrespectful. I'm not going to say that. Please don't command. I won't say that. But then
No,
Lagos is a family. Lagos is a family. We'll say that Lagos is a family. We'll say that we're all brothers. But then you know that in a family, not all hands are equal.
Okay.
So we'll say that the island and the mainland, where Ikeja is residing. We'll say that they all went out to hunt, but then the island brought back a cow while the mainland and Ikeja brought back chicken. This is
amazing. It's how they are just representing our places with.
Yo, if you're on the island, please hit me up.
What do you mean?
I'm representing. I'm promoting the image. I'm promoting the brand. I'm subscribing to the brand.
So, Connor, he spoke about the water supply. You just jumped that question. You jumped it because we know that the islands, their water is brown. First of all, it's smelly.
It's not that brown.
Really?
Let's not be racist here. It's not that brown.
You mean
We're not trying to be. Let's not discriminate the water, okay?
They consume them. They're not that brown.
Okay.
They're not that. So can you use it to cook?
See. We're detracting from the main point here, okay? Every place has its pros and cons.
I'm not with the main man, but I don't think they're going to use them.
Look, water. Okay, we know that water is a source of life. Fine. We know that water is a source of life. But then, not every place in the island. This is a bad statement that I don't really like about the island. But not every place on the island has bad water. Look, the places like Aja, Kota, they have reasonable water. Probably the places that you're probably.
So you have an apartment there.
I've been to places. Yeah, I've been to I've lived in Aja, I've lived in Sagoche, I've lived in these areas. The water is.
How long did you stay there?
I stayed there for a few months. I'll say there for a few months. And the water there was not as bad as people are making it out to be. Where I would say that yes, the water is not up to par. Please, Lagos State government, please fix this. Where I'll say is not up to par is probably Lekki Phase 1, Ikate, some parts of Chevron. I've never been to Banana, so I cannot tell you. So you'd have to ask Davido. Davido, hit me up, tell me. I was in the water. Just hit me up, tell me how things are going. He's my buddy. We go back way back. I was at his naming ceremony, when it was I was at it. Seriously.
Okay.
I know. You can bring up with too.
Matthew, over to you. He spoke about the quality of people on the mainland. He said, if he wants to start a business, begin a company, he can't do that on the mainland. He can't do that in Ikorodu because who is going to patronize him?
Ikorodu is not the only place on the mainland.
Fair enough.
There are a lot of people in the mainland.
What is the biggest place on the mainland?
Yeah?
It's the biggest place on the mainland.
What about Ikeja like I mentioned before?
Okay, look, let's detract from Ikeja because you keep bringing up Ikeja.
Yeah,
notice that you didn't bring up Mushin. Notice that you didn't bring up Igege. You didn't bring up where is this Ojo? Is it Ojo?
I've not been to Ojo.
There's Ketu. There's my has market, right?
They have good environment.
There's good, but it's in small pockets.
Small pockets.
Yes, you have to travel from very bad pockets of Lagos lands to go and meet those.
Have you used the BRT before?
No.
Okay.
What? I don't like this thing that people are doing. I don't like this thing that people are doing. I don't like this thing that people are doing.
But then, he's being very, very straightforward. You did say that the quality of people on the island is quite different from that on the mainland.
Look, but you won't say that all, all celebrities live on the island. Did you say that?
Okay, I won't say that all celebrities live on the island. But then, the reason why they're not living on the mainland is probably because of,
the bad water.
No. It's because of. Let's be very honest.
So
Let's
it's
be
money.
very honest. Let's be
So
very.
it's money cannot afford it.
Yes, that's the reason. Look, I truly do believe that if you were living on the mainland and if you had enough money in your pocket, you would live on the island. It's because, look, I'm not trying to cap you. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be bougie, but I'm going to be bougie. I'm not saying that it's like, mainland is bad, but I'm just trying to say that if you had enough money, if you had like 20 million lying around, 30 million lying
I can
around,
decide to have that 30 million naira and decide to like, build a big mansion in mainland.
you can build, you can build a big mansion, but then what about the houses that are surrounding it? There's
Why
one
do I have to
saying,
care about the houses around me?
there's one saying, don't build a nice house in a bad, look, there's one saying that goes
So you
back.
made up.
It's not, I didn't mean to see who are ganging up on me. These two are ganging up on me. I'm trying to,
we're not ganging up.
you're ganging up on me and I don't
I'm on the
like it.
mainland and you're on the island.
Yes, I'm trying to look.
I don't know about that, but I'm saying my
Look, it is better for you to live in the midst of people who have a lot of wealth attached to their name than to live in the midst of other people who don't have much wealth.
But you can build a mansion in mainland and still don't communicate.
But then the thing is that if you have
That's why we have.
look, the reason why
You want to
people
talk
on
to anybody on
mainland,
the island, you just call them and you talk to them.
the reason why people on the mainland are low key if they have money is because of envy and jealousy of the people around them. In the island, if you live in this island, you can be as ostentatious as possible, you can be as loud as possible because everyone around you, but at least most of the people around you, have similar or equal wealth to you.
I'm talking about fake life too.
That's okay, that's fake. Okay, remove the fake life. You have to at least try and paint yourself that you're trying to live a certain life. At least, or even packaging yourself. People on the mainland, they don't package. How you see them is how they are.
Isn't that better?
It's not bad. Okay, fine. Okay, you can argue between whether or not like living a certain lifestyle, the way it is or the way you want it to be, is better. But for me, I would rather package myself. You guys can call it fake life. Yeah, I call it packaging. I call it packaging. So I'd rather package myself. At least prepare myself for where I want to be. Because you're not in if you're living fake life, as you guys call it, you're not trying to live fake life forever. That's not the goal. You're trying to live your fake life until it becomes real. You're trying to turn that audio into video. That's the goal. All that audio money, all the audio living. Let's turn that into video. That's the whole goal of living that kind of life. But the thing is, with the mainlanders that I've noticed, this is just from my personal perspective. Where you see them now is probably where they're going to be in 5-10 years. People that have been living fake life in Lekki for 5 years ago, they're probably low-key ballers right now. Right now, that's the thing. It's about leveling up. You start somewhere and then you try and get somewhere. But the thing is, with the people on the mainland that I've known, where they were 5 years ago or 10 years ago, that's where you're still going to see them till now.
Well, that is a good thing.
It's not a good thing. That's the thing, though. That's not a good thing. You're in the environment I personally believe that's the environment that's inhibiting them from growing into where they want to go. That's why I'm saying that if you're living on the island and you see ballers, people that will come to the club and throw 10 million on drinks, 20 million on drinks, it will ginger you to go and, hustle,
so, I think that they're trying to ginger me now to go and make money and spend them on drinks.
Why is it? I don't like this thing. You always miss my words and I don't like it. It's supposed to ginger yourself so that, it's not okay, even if you don't want to, spend it on drinks, you don't want to spend it on women, fine. At least let it be that you've gingered yourself, you've made your money, and at least you have it. At least you have it to waste. These people there that are going to clubs, that are going to.
You're trying to say that wasting money is good. Okay,
I'm not saying that. See, Jessyca. Jessyca, come on, back me up now. Back me up now. Back me up now.
Okay. You said something about people who live fake life, right?
Yes.
And then after 3 to 5 years, they begin to.
It's not real life.
So you're now saying they fake it till they make it.
Yes, that's the goal.
Kono, there are some people that faked it and they've come back to Oshodi.
Then they were never meant to make it.
Look.
It was not meant for you now.
They're living under the bridge and they're still paying
It was not meant for you.
Yes.
Look, if after 5 years of living in Lekki, you were not able to make it, I don't know. Maybe it's your village.
After 5 years of living in Lekki,
maybe you should go back to your village instead of Lagos. Just go back and
No, don't you think it's because of the exorbitant cost of living on the island that wrecked this?
But the thing is, cut your coat according to your size. Okay, fine. Even if you can't afford to stay in Oyi, or you can't afford to stay in Banana Island, you can't afford to stay in maybe Victoria Island, there's other cheaper places that you can stay on the island that are they're still okay. You can stay in maybe like VGC area. You can stay in where is this place called again? You can stay in Kota. You can stay in Santido.
Are those places part of
See,
Lagos Island?
don't.
Are those
Ikorodu,
places
if I call Ikorodu's name again, if you will not like me, don't call. If I say Ikorodu's name, this is what I'm meant to do. Don't. So look. The way I see it is that you can start from somewhere. Start from maybe those people that are going to like want to burst themselves on the scene. That's not how you're supposed to do things. Like, you start from somewhere. But if you want to start from somewhere, don't start on somewhere like the mainland. You have to start somewhere on the island. People that are trying to ginger themselves to make something of themselves, you should start there. So even if you can't afford to stay in maybe like those places I mentioned, start from Sangotedo, maybe move down to VGC. From VGC, you then move to Ikota. From Ikota, you then move to Orchid. From Orchid, you then move to
Shamura.
Shamura.
I have to start from the mainland. Like, I have to start from the island. I have to go to the island.
You have to start from Sango.
You have to start from somewhere
to make it.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes, now I have to go to the island now to start faking it to make it.
Yes, fake it. Look, you're even calling it faking it. I'm saying packaging. Package yourself until you can unpackage and then repackage. It's package, unpackage, then repackage.
Okay. What are you packaging?
Once you've now found better package, that's see.
I'm putting you on the spot. Corner. Okay.
You find better material. Just
So something like
exactly.
I'll just take it from there. No,
and
I'm not satisfied, but I'll just take it from there.
Okay.
No, don't worry, you'll be satisfied. Just start, See, I think the thing is, for the people that are like trying to like say put like a beef between mainland and island or which one is better. I mean, it just depends on how you want to just live your life. But if you know that you want to like grow, I'm telling you, look, this is me that has lived on both places. I can tell you that the amount of people, the amount of connections, the amount of ways that I've been able to grow my business, because I'm a software developer. So the amount of clients that I've found on the island is incomparable to the clients I've met on the mainland. Like, on the island, you can just call, let's say, this project will cost 5 million. They'll be like, is it just that cheap? And then they'll even add money on top for you. But then on the mainland, they'll be like, this thing is going to cost like 500K. Be like, bros, how far now? You don't see economy like that kind of thing. And look, you can't grow with these kinds of people around. I'm not trying to be mean, or I'm not trying to say like, you're supposed to avoid poor people. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that you should surround yourself with people that you want to be. And are you sure you want to be around people that are like from Mushin? I'm not trying to people from Mushin, please. Don't try and but you said don't come for me if you're staying in Mushin.
You want them to come for him.
Don't come for me, because I'm tired.
Dragging Mushin in the mud.
I'm not dragging
But
Mushin
then,
in the mud.
Matthew, is there some truth to what he's saying?
He knows, that's the thing. You can't say that you just why are you trying to trying to downplay
because I'm on the mainland.
You're from the mainland, of course
Yes.
but you can okay. So you need to tell me that you've been on have you been to Mushin? You've been to Mushin, you've been to Ajegunle, guy.
Okay, there have been some bad PR about Ajegunle, but come on.
Bad PR.
I think Ajegunle for like 14 years.
Okay, we have somebody here to defend them. Tell us about it. Did you?
I will not say like Ajegunle is very good.
See, he's thinking about it. He's buffering. He's loading screen.
Mainland in general, like yes, we have a lot of good places on the mainland now. So if you are comparing, you have to like.
But you have to have money.
Look,
the rich people that are on the mainland made their money on the island. They made their money on the island and they just want to come to the mainland to cool down. They just want to chill. They just want to be low key. That's the reason why they moved to the mainland. They make their money on the mainland. They made it on the island.
So they made their money on the mainland.
How do you know?
They moved to the island. Some celebrities like I would say maybe Timaya when he was selling plantain.
Okay, fine. He made his money on the mainland. Where did he now spend his money? Where is he now?
Spend on the mainland on the island.
How do you?
Do you know that he had a house on the mainland before big one in the island?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. Big ups to Team Island. I like grace the grass, No.
What?
No grass to grace. Sorry.
Oh my God.
But then, what I'm saying is that, okay, fine. You started from somewhere. But then, where was his end goal? Where was he trying to get to? Was it not the eventual end goal? The island. No. Think about it. Where was his end goal? Did he start in, let's say, like, he was in the high life of Banana Island, he was in the high life of Ikoyi, and then his dream was I can't wait to live in Ajegunle, I can't wait to live in Mushin, I can't wait to
I don't know it's Maya's mind. maybe
I get
just
his
decided-
mind. His
decided to
mind.
choose
You
the
don't
island.
even need to read his mind. You can just tell
Maybe,
by actions.
maybe because
that
of his PRO or maybe via his studio, he decided to like reside on the island. It's possible.
but his PR, his music business is not on the island. You said his business.
That's it. I mean, that's the
business
reason.
now.
That's the reason.
Yes, so
Maybe
then why
it's
is he not on the mainland now? Why is he not, putting everything together on the
because
mainland?
he chose the island.
He chose, and why did he choose the island now?
Not the island. Not even
See, you're trying to see. This is why I don't like about
I'm
people that will
still
just.
saying that the mainland is still better than the
You know the reason why. You already know the reason why. That's the thing that I don't like.
Like
You
the
know.
island, the island, you can just use your finger, like you just like mark across, like get the actual stance from beginning to the end.
Yet, the island is worth more than the mainland.
Because
Lie.
Not possible. It's not possible.
As the judge in this case, I will come.
You've been a
to-
bad judge. Very bad judge.
I'm sorry. I'm just going to say we are going to have to agree to disagree. And maybe we could have like another episode on
No, I
this.
don't agree. That better.
Yeah,
Can go on now.
Go on.
We're definitely agreeing to disagree. So what do you guys think? Is the mainland better?
It is.
Or is
No, it's not. It's not.
or is
You
the
take the first
island
word. I
better?
said it is.
Is the mainland better or the island better? Tell me your answers in the comment section. And now over to the highlights of our episode. Are you ready for my readers, guys? Island and mainland people, are you ready for my reading? Let's start with Connor. You get 3 readers, okay? And if you can't answer it, your opponent will get it.
Like what I mean.
What will you win?
They will win it.
You win.
I thought on the island.
do you get-
Do you have to miss something?
I mean,
I should be saying that, not immediately.
okay. First, I am easy to lift but hard to throw. What am I?
I'm easy to lift.
But hard to throw. What am I?
Damn, that's an interesting question.
Mhm.
This is not me stalling for time, I know
yeah.
the answer. It's
Tell
just that
us.
I know the answer. It's just like
Yeah.
very interesting question that
So
you posed to us.
So what am I?
I'm just I love that question that you asked.
Tell me
you know,
the answer
it's
now.
like damn. That was a great question. I had to
Connor. Should I pass it to the
I just
I'm
I
not
just
even do the drill.
I want to just let me give it to you.
Okay,
Just-
so-
just
I don't
pass
know.
it to you.
Now, wow.
I've checked.
Seriously, you don't know the answer. That's crazy.
Both of them don't even know it. They don't know it. I am easy to lift, but hard to throw. What am I? I'm a feather.
See,
I mean,
it's very
you
easy.
say what?
You know? Just
You say what?
it's very easy.
Your second riddle.
Yeah.
Which letter of the alphabet has the most water?
That's the most awesome.
Which letter of the alphabet has the most water?
Why? What's
Hello?
what's with the questions today? You know?
No, it's riddles. So you have to
This is-
answer. Which letter of the alphabet has the most water?
That's the most awesome.
I've already given you hints, Steph. It's a letter of the alphabet. Come on.
It's a letter of the alphabet that
Yes.
has the most water.
Yeah, the English alphabet.
It has the most water.
Mm-hmm.
Like what you?
So you point.
Which letter of the alphabet has the most water? Water. See, I'm only at it, so I don't know this.
Oh, Leo, please.
I'm not very good with you.
No answer either. These people don't really sabi this stuff.
See, don't say that. It's because
So
it's.
I should say the answer.
I haven't eaten this morning, I'm not, I'm not feeling well. I
Let
just-
me turn the food.
I don't know.
Which letter of the alphabet has the most water? The letter C. Now you get it.
Oh,
This is your last one, Connor. What gets bigger the more you take away? Correct. I guess
See,
that was
island ways, we don't carry last, We don't carry last.
All right, over to you, Matthew. Are you ready for me?
Mhm.
I will fill a room, but take up no space. What am I?
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. I can give you that. I can give you that. But then the answer, according to what I have here, is light.
Then he got it wrong.
But then,
That's wrong. That's the incorrect answer.
okay.
It's 0.
It's 0. It's 0. No problem.
Like,
I'm sorry, I can't give you that. The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
What am I?
My God is telling me water.
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
No.
No.
Let me think something.
Think.
The more you take, the more you leave behind.
The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I?
That's crazy.
Island people,
It's
yeah.
the biggest difference between the mainland and
Oh, please.
You know,
Answer the
answer
question.
our questions correctly.
So
You know?
you're better
Without pauses, without interruptions.
Answer
We
the
just
question.
give it to you the way it is. That's how we do it on the island. That's how we roll. You know?
Okay.
Okay.
So.
You know, you can just tell us the answer, for the audience. You
Okay,
know?
no.
Okay, the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? Footsteps. Think about
Why
it.
does it sound so difficult?
What?
Footsteps. The more you take, the more you leave behind.
Somebody on the mainland made that question.
No, wow. Many people have
Okay,
suffered this afternoon. All right, and the last one for you, Matthew. The more of this there is, the less you can see. The more of this there is, the less you can see. What is it?
More you take this, the less you can see.
Yes, the more of this particular thing there is, the less you can see. What is it? You have to try and win one for mainland.
0 out of 3. Can you imagine? Chad, F9.
Like I said, I'm not good with English.
Oh, no
Mainland
problem.
is
Just
representing.
rest.
This is the best thing.
Don't
This is
know.
Don't mind you.
one more than you.
Fair enough. So, Matthew, rather.
Okay, I'm guessing you don't know the answer.
What's the question then?
The more of this there is, the less you can see.
I'm going to put on my phone.
What is it?
Let me answer.
Okay.
I'm gonna, just throw on to the mains, because
My goodness, that's correct.
can you imagine?
Take my phone back.
That's correct. All right. Thank you.
So, just trying to stay humble, Trying to stay humble.
Humble,
you know?
You know that
2-0. Can you imagine? 2-0.
Fair enough. The Islanders have it on this episode.
Yeah.
A big thank you to
On
Matthew.
Riddles.
On the
Not-
riddles.
yes.
On the riddles, yes. Thank you so much to Matthew, and thank you to Funnel for gracing this podcast. I hope
They're
you
still
guys.
holding it against my will.
Now,
so
wow.
Just send help.
Now, wow. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I know you will enjoy more of it. So click on that subscribe button. This is Jess signing out.